It's important to note that the views within Christianity are diverse, and not all Christian denominations or individual believers oppose transgender identities or transitions. However, some Christian individuals or groups do have objections based on a range of theological, scriptural, and traditional beliefs. Creation doctrine. Some believe that the binary distinction of male and female is part of God's intentional design. This viewpoint often cites Genesis verse 1:27, where it said, "So God created man in his own image, in the image of God he created him, male and female he created them." Natural law. Some Christian perspectives hold that the physical and biological aspects of one's birth sex are determinative of one's gender and should not be altered. Biblical prohibitions against cross-dressing. Deuteronomy 22 verse 5 states, "A woman must not wear men's clothing, nor a man wear women's clothing, for the Lord your God detests anyone who does this." Some interpret this as a prohibition against transgender expressions or transitions. Theological beliefs about the body. Some believe that altering one's body is a rejection of God's creation and plan. Concerns about social order. Some Christians feel that transgender identities might undermine traditionally family and social structures. Interpretations of sin. Some conservative Christian views categorize transgender identities and transitioning as sinful behaviors, often grouping them with other behaviors they deem as sexual immorality. Slippery slope argument. Some believe that accepting transgender identities might lead to a broader acceptance of other identities or practices that they see as unbiblical. Some Christians might view the increasing recognition of transgender identities as a symptom of a secular society moving away from Christian values. However, there are many Christian denominations and theologians who affirm transgender people and support their rights, arguing that the core message of Christianity is one of love, acceptance, and understanding. Many Christian communities and churches welcome transgender individuals and do not see a contradiction between their faith and supporting transgender rights and identities. Transitioning is a deeply personal and individual process. The steps involved can vary widely depending on the individual's desired outcome, cultural context, financial situation, health, and other factors. It's essential to understand that not all transgender individuals choose or can afford every step. Here's a general overview of transitioning from male to female. Self-reflection and acceptance. Understanding and accepting one's gender identity can be the first step in the transitioning process. Coming out. This step involves telling friends, family, and coworkers about your identity. It's crucial to do this at a pace that feels comfortable for you. Therapy. Many find it helpful to seek counseling or therapy from professionals who have experience with gender issues. Hormone replacement therapy. Consultation with an endocrinologist or another medical specialist, starting feminizing hormones like estrogen and anti-androgens, which will lead to physical changes such as breast development, fat redistribution, and changes in hair growth. Social transition. Begin living as your true gender in everyday life. This could include changing name and gender marker on identification documents, adopting a new wardrobe, hairstyle, and makeup style if desired. Hair removal. Many opt for facial and body hair removal treatments such as laser hair removal or electrolysis. Voice training. Some seek voice therapy or training to develop a more traditionally feminine voice. Recovery and aftercare. Post-operative care, if surgeries are pursued, involves physical recovery, potential physical therapy, and ongoing medical checkups. Ongoing support. Joining support groups, seeking therapy, and maintaining connections with friends and family who are supportive can be essential for mental and emotional well-being. Legal transition, changing your legal name and gender marker on identification documents, including driver's license, passports, social security records, etc. The cost of transitioning can vary widely based on factors like geographical location, the specific medical professionals involved, the desired procedures, and individual insurance coverage. Here's a rough breakdown based on U.S. prices. Therapy, initial assessment, between $100 and $200 per hour. Ongoing therapy sessions between $100 and $200 per hour. Hormone replacement therapy, initial endocrinologist consultation between $100 and $500. Monthly hormones, between $10 and $100 per month, depending on insurance and type of hormone. Hair removal, laser or electrolysis, between $50 and $500 per session. Multiple sessions are typically required. Voice training, between $50 and $200 per session. Surgical interventions, tracheal shave, between $4,000 and $10,000. Breast augmentation, between $5,000 and $10,000. Vaginoplasty, between $10,000 and $30,000. Facial feminization surgery varies widely, can be between $20,000 and $50,000 or more. Post-surgery recovery and care costs can vary depending on the surgery, with some requiring specialized aftercare or physical therapy. Legal fees for name change, gender marker change, between $100 and $500, not including potential attorney's fees. These are ballpark figures, and individual experiences may differ significantly. It's also worth noting that many insurance companies in the U.S. have started to cover portions of the transition process, including surgeries, which can dramatically decrease out-of-pocket costs. If you're considering transitioning, it's essential to consult with medical professionals in your area and research insurance options to get a more accurate estimate tailored to your circumstances.